We proceed to our next topic, which is the importance of research in our daily life. It is worth noting that research is basically a part of life. Whatever we do, everywhere we go, research is part of our day to day living. For example, in simple questions such as what laptop or what gadget should I buy? Or what shampoo should I use? Or what cell phones should I buy for myself? Or even the more complicated questions or more um, comprehensive questions such as what should I do to improve my academic performance? Or how could technology contribute to the improvement of our education? Or how effective could be the vaccine for COVID-19? So those are the questions that we ask wherein research can come in because again it is important that it is important to realize that research involves asking questions and research is conducted in order to answer those questions. According to Allocation.com, research is a tool for building knowledge and efficient learning. What do we mean by this? We conduct research so that we can formulate, we can create, we can synthesize new knowledge based on the information presented to us. Conducting our research also gives opportunities for us to learn new, updated information, which allows people to expand their ideas and knowledge regarding different subject matters. So we conduct our research in order to gain new information, in order to gain a deeper understanding of different topics. Another thing is that research is conducted in order to understand various issues. This is specifically um, applicable to UM's students. We conduct research in order to understand, comprehend various political, societal, economical issues that we experience in our present society. So when we conduct our research, um, it allows us to have a clearer perspective on why a certain issue is happening, or it gives us a new perspective as to how we experience this particular issue in society. So research gives us the rationale or the background behind these issues because research provides background information regarding these issues. So in that way, we are understanding better the various issues that we experience in our society. Another thing is that research is an aid or it's a help, it's a factor to business success and advertising. So for ABM students, this is specifically applicable to your strand because we conduct research in order to come up with new products or in order to come up with new marketing strategies. We conduct research in order to get the feedback of our clients regarding our products, or we conduct research in order to identify the latest trends, or we conduct our research in order to find out the customer satisfaction of our product. So, conducting a research is really applicable to the success of any business or any entrepreneur. Still, from allocation.com, research is conducted in order to verify truths and debunk myths. So we conduct research because we want to find out which information is truthful and which one is not. Which one are considered myths and which one are considered true. So we conduct research in order to verify factual informations, in order to verify theories, and in order to disprove various myths regarding certain topics. Now, the next question that we should be asking is, what should I research on? Remember that a research can be about anything. You have to be observant in your surroundings. Um, you have to keep observing in your surroundings something that is wrong, something that needs improvement, something that needs solution. So that could be anything, and it can be your topic for your research. But still, remember that your topic of your research should be in accordance with the acronym SMART. When we say SMART, letter S, it should be specific. When we say specific, the topic should be narrow. It should not be too broad. It should not be too generic. It should be focused on a single topic. Letter M, measurable. When we say measurable, our research topic should involve numeric data and statistics. Now, when we say numeric data and statistics, I am talking about quantitative research. How about qualitative research? How do we know if there is a measurable data in qualitative research? To be honest, when we say qualitative research, it involves people's opinions, people's behaviors, people's perspectives regarding their issues. We cannot quantify the opinions of our respondents in a qualitative research. So, how do we measure them? In a more comprehensive level of qualitative research, there is what we call coding. It's part of data analysis, which we will not be doing because that is really difficult, that is really complicated. But the fact that we are measuring the opinions of your participants through interviews, I think we can still have a substantial data for qualitative research. Unlike for quantitative, it is really measurable because you are talking about numbers, you are talking about figures and statistics, you're talking about percentages, you're talking about fractions. So there is really a measurable data in quantitative research. Letter A, attainable. When we say attainable, the topic of our research can be accomplished at a given time. So I do not want you to be ambitious in choosing a topic. You have to choose a topic that is only attainable within a specific time. So for example, if we have 5 months for first semester, you have to consider the time limit of our semester. How do I choose a topic that is only attainable within 5 months? So that could be a practical question that you should be asking yourself when you say attainable. Letter R, when we say results focused, it can yield results and answer questions. So when you go back to your topic and then you have the results already, do you think the results can answer your question? Do you think the results can give you solutions to your topic? If that's the case, then your research is results focused. And last one, letter T, timely. When we say timely, it must be relevant to the present situation of society. So, I already discussed this in the characteristics of research, right? Our research should be timely. When we say timely, it should be applicable to the present conditions of our society. If we're experiencing a pandemic right now, if we are experiencing economic crisis or educational reform right now, what are the possible topics that we can get from those current conditions? So that is what we call having a timely research topic. Now, before conducting a research project, you as a young researcher take into con- must take into consideration the following. Number one, what do I want to research on? So you have to ask this question, what do you really want to find out? It has to spark your interest. This is really important as the first step in conducting a research. You should be interested to your topic, because if you're not interested to your topic, you will not exert any effort in conducting a research, because in the first place you are not interested to your topic. So the first consideration that we should have is that, do you want this topic? Are you interested to this topic? So that is what we call research topic. Another question that you should be asking is, who are the ones involved in the topic that you will be choosing? So this will refer to the research participants or respondents. When you choose a topic, do you think you can get enough number of participants or respondents regarding your topic? If yes, then that's good. But if if you think your topic cannot possibly have a good amount or a good number of participants, then I suggest you change another topic. Okay? Because you have to consider the number of participants in conducting your research study. Another question that you should be asking is, what strategy or design am I going to use for research? Am I using qualitative research? Am I using quantitative research? Am I using triangulation? Now, as early as now, for UMS 12, please take note. Since you are taking research 1 and 2, therefore, my requirement with you will be a triangulation approach. When we say triangulation approach, your research will be a mixture, a combination of qualitative and quantitative research. Okay? For ABM grade 11, since you are just taking research 1, I will only be requiring you to have a qualitative research. But for UMS 12, it is triangulation. Okay, it's a combination of qualitative and quantitative research. It sounds hard, it sounds difficult, but it's really easy. The only difference is the data collection process. Another consideration, another question that you should be asking is, how am I going to find the necessary data? This will refer to the data gathering process. Are you going to interview? Are you going to observe? Are you going to conduct a questionnaire? Are you going to conduct a survey? So, this is the question that you should be asking yourself. Because if the topic requires you to have more than one data gathering procedure, or you think it is impossible to gather data regarding your topic, then I suggest you change your topic. How will I interpret the data gathered? So this refers to the data analysis and interpretation. Are you going to compute the mean? Are you going to compute the average? Are you going to identify the commonalities among the answers of your respondents? So that is how you interpret the data that you will be gathering. And lastly, how will the results benefit other people? So this refers to the significance of the study. Again, when you choose a topic, it should be beneficial not only to you, but to other people as well, but to the society as a whole, to the country as a whole, to the school as a whole. So it should be relevant or significant to other people. Okay, so that is what we call significance of the study. Now, in a nutshell, as a summary, being familiar with research characteristics helps you and other aspiring researchers to conduct effective research studies through application of proper and accurate interpretation of data in line with searching for answers to a particular phenomenon. So remember that research is systematic. We should be able to follow various procedures or stages in order to come up with a good research paper. We should be able to have proper and accurate interpretation of the data so that we can yield an answer to our questions. We can yield solutions, recommendations to the topic that we chose.